having a politically incorrect and non-woke mindset is sinful in the eyes of Canada's big banks. And folks, just wait till you hear the details pertaining to this particular story. And joining me now from Grand Prairie, Alberta, is Gary Duke, who used to be a Scotiabank client until the bank decided to, well, fire him. Hey there, Gary. How you doing there, my friend?
Hey, good. Thank you very much. Thanks for interviewing me.
Well, it's a pleasure, Gary. I wish it was a better subject matter. But, Gary, what, pray tell, did you do that made your local Scotiabank determine that they no longer want to do business with you any longer?
Well, I just tried to get online with an app to do some banking online, and basically there was a Rainbow app, so I said, is there any way to get this Rainbow app off my phone? And he responded in a quite a shocking way that kind of surprised me.
And when you say he, are we speaking now, we talked off air, you had dealings with Mitchell Toft. He's the assistant manager at the branch.
Right, yeah. So it was through an email discussion that I asked him, like, if there's any way to get the app off, and he responded. He did not respond for a couple days, and then when he did, he basically hunted me from my bank.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know whatever happened to, can we agree to disagree, but you sent along the text that Mr. Toff sent to you. I'm going to read it verbatim.
Okay.
Gary, Scotiabank strives to provide an inclusive environment for all members of the LGBTQ plus community. And during Pride Month, like every other financial institution, we have chosen to show our support in a variety of ways, including visual signs such as rainbows on our app. Your request/complaint will not be entertained as it does not align with our principles. Your comments are not appreciated, nor will they be tolerated, which is why we have chosen to terminate our relationship with you. You may gather the funds from your account, and a termination notice will be mailed to you advising the date you have until to retrieve any funds. Any funds in the account upon the date of closure will be put into a bank draft and mailed to the address we have on file. Well, holy smokes, Gary. I mean, right away he went to the nuclear option just because you complained about a rainbow illustration on the app. Why do you think he responded this way?
Well, I think it's the culture in general that we have right now. Give him the benefit of the doubt. He might have thought I was a troll and possibly testing him to kind of keep up the standard that they're trying to promote nowadays out there, and the wokeism. So that could be that he was concerned that if he didn't say the right thing, that he would be he would be attacked from his end. So I understand that, and that's the fear a lot of us have for not even wanting to speak out nowadays is that whole thing, right? The bullying tactics that go on.
But Gary, I think there's some perverse irony here. His first sentence is, Scotiabank strives to provide an inclusive environment. Well, not all that inclusive. I mean, if you have something against the rainbow imagery, they are exclusive, meaning go take your business elsewhere. And I understand, Gary, you had a 10-year relationship with this bank. You once had your mortgage with it. I just think this is so over the top, especially since you weren't doing a demonstration in the bank. You weren't hounding them. You were just voicing your opinion of your displeasure. And for that, you've got to go elsewhere? Seems severe to me.
Yeah, you think? Absolutely. Yeah, and it kind of goes along with all the stuff we're hearing on the media with people like tenured professors being fired from universities, that you guys actually ran a story on that. And and just counter, anyone who disagrees with the narrative nowadays, including the vaccine passports, which, was another issue that I've had over the past year, losing well over $100,000 in income because of people canceling me because I don't want to take a vaccine. And I sent you those letters as well, so you probably saw that. And and the fact that I couldn't go on an airplane. So it's just consistent with what's going on lately. So, and they figure that the more they do it, the more they get away with it, the more they're going to continue.
What you just saw was an excerpt from my nightly show, the Ezra Levant Show. Every weekday I do a monologue. Usually it's about half an hour. Then I interview an interesting guest, and then we read my hate mail or my fan mail, whichever is more fun. It's only available behind a paywall, though. That's how we pay our bills here at Rebel News. We don't take a dime from Justin Trudeau. But the good news is it's only $8 a month, about half the price of Netflix. And in addition to my nightly show, you also get weekly shows from 4 other friends here at Rebel News. So you're getting 36 shows a month just for $8. I think it's worth it. And even if you're not quite sure, do it anyways, because we rely on viewers like you to keep us free and independent. I promise you I'll never take a dime from Trudeau. Just go to rebelnewsplus.com and click subscribe. Thanks.